Old systems, core concepts with practical implementation examples. 1. Rigid institutions and hierarchies. Core concept. Traditional institutions, governance, laws, and structures have often been rigid and hierarchical, limiting adaptability and responsiveness to changing societal needs. Examples. 1. Decentralized governance models. Shift from centralized, top-down governance to decentralized systems, where local communities have greater control and decision-making power, allowing for more responsive and tailored solutions. 2. Agile organizational structures. Redesign corporate and government structures to be more agile, with flat hierarchies that encourage innovation, faster decision-making, and greater employee empowerment. 2. Individualism and protectionism. Core concept. Old systems were characterized by individualism and protectionism, focusing on self-preservation and nationalistic policies that often led to division and conflict. Examples. 1. Global cooperation initiatives. Promote international cooperation through initiatives like climate change agreements, trade partnerships, and cross-border collaborations that prioritize global well-being over nationalistic agendas. 2. Community-based economies. Foster local and regional economies that prioritize community well-being and mutual support over individual competition, encouraging shared prosperity and resilience. 3. Box-based thinking. Core concept. Old systems often operated within confined ideals and national or cultural boundaries, limiting innovation and cross-cultural collaboration. Examples. 1. Cross-cultural exchange programs. Implement educational and professional exchange programs that encourage cross-cultural understanding and collaboration, breaking down barriers and fostering global innovation. 2. Interdisciplinary research centers. Establish research centers that bring together experts from different fields to collaborate on solving complex global challenges, encouraging out-of-the-box thinking. 4. Linear hierarchy. Core concept. Traditional systems followed a linear, top-down hierarchy where authority flowed one way, with little feedback or adaptability. Examples. 1. Participatory governance. Develop governance models that incorporate participatory processes such as citizen assemblies or online platforms for public input, ensuring that decision-making is informed by diverse perspectives. 2. Feedback-driven organizations. Create organizations with built-in feedback loops where employees and stakeholders can provide input on decisions, leading to continuous improvement and adaptability. 5. Master-slave models. Core concept. The old systems often perpetuated hierarchical master-slave dynamics, where power and privilege were concentrated in the hands of a few. Examples. 1. Cooperative ownership models. Transition to cooperative ownership models where workers share ownership and profits, promoting equality and reducing power imbalances. 2. Inclusive leadership training. Develop leadership training programs that focus on inclusivity, empathy, and servant leadership, shifting the focus from power to service. 6. Hidden motives and shadow institutions. Core concept. Old systems often operated with hidden motives and shadow institutions, lacking transparency and accountability, leading to distrust and inequality. Examples. 1. Open governance initiatives. Implement open governance practices where government activities and decisions are fully transparent and accessible to the public, building trust and accountability. 2. Transparent business practices. Encourage companies to adopt transparent business practices, including clear reporting on environmental and social impacts to build consumer trust and drive ethical business. Dependence on agreements, contracts, and certifications. Core concept. Old systems heavily relied on formal agreements, contracts, and certifications as the basis for participation, often creating barriers to entry and limiting opportunities for those without these credentials. Examples. 1. Universal basic services. Provide universal access to essential services like healthcare, education, and housing without requiring formal contracts or certifications, ensuring that all individuals can participate fully in society. 2. Skills-based recognition. Develop systems that recognize and validate skills and experience outside of traditional certification processes, opening up opportunities for those with non-traditional backgrounds. 8. Chaos and inequality. Core concept. The old systems often resulted in chaos and turmoil for individuals while benefiting a small elite, leading to widespread inequality and social unrest. Examples. 1. Wealth redistribution programs. Implement wealth redistribution policies, such as progressive taxation or universal basic income, to reduce inequality and provide a safety net for all citizens. 2. Social cohesion initiatives. Create programs that build social cohesion, such as community development projects that bridge gaps between different social and economic groups, fostering a more inclusive society. 9. Neglect of environmental and human balance. Core concept: old systems frequently ignored the balance of life, consciousness, and the Earth's ecosystems, leading to environmental degradation and social disconnection. Examples. 1. Sustainable development policies. Implement policies that prioritize environmental conservation and the sustainable use of natural resources, ensuring that economic development does not come at the expense of the planet's health. 2. Holistic well-being programs. Develop programs that promote mental, physical, and environmental well-being, recognizing the interconnectedness of human health and the natural world. These core concepts and practical examples illustrate the limitations of old systems and highlight the need for more adaptive, inclusive, and sustainable approaches that can meet the challenges of the modern world while fostering greater equity and harmony.